Mediterranean quinoa salad. And are any of you familiar with quinoa at all? It's high in protein. It's not really a grain, but that's where you're going to find it at your supermarket. It's really more of a seed. It's great for vegetarian and vegan diets, especially because of the protein. Very simple to cook. 1 cup of the uncooked quinoa to 2 cups of water or vegetable stock or chicken stock or whatever. I always cook it with stock like I do rice because I think it imparts way more flavor. So basically you just you bring it up to a boil in 10 to 15 minutes or so of letting it simmer, and that'll soak it up. This particular brand I find at the supermarket, and that's why I brought it, because you don't have to go to a specialty store to find this stuff. You'll get a little bit more variety of it in a natural food store, but your regular Stop and Shop, A&P, IGA will have this. So we start with 1 cup of the uncooked quinoa makes about 3 cups of cooked. And we start with 1 cup of chopped cherry tomatoes and 1/3 of a cup of scallions. And let me finish chopping here. I've got about 3 large-sized cloves of garlic. So definitely a breath mint afterwards is probably a good thing. All right. And you want about 1 cup of chopped zucchini. And you don't have to be, go too fine with it, but I like it a little bit more on the thinner side. And this is really more of a base recipe because, you could do anything. Substitute for different herbs, substitute for different vegetables. In the wintertime, I even do a version where it's basically just things out of my pantry, like roasted red peppers and some nuts. So, it's about 1 cup or so. I'll do a little bit more. So, but quinoa is an ancient grain native to South America, Mexico area, Central America, and I love it. It has a little bit of a nutty taste, but it's still very light, so it's not going to be heavy like a barley. And then we want about 1/4 cup of basil. And this recipe could not be any easier, but that's the best part. It really shows off wonderful summertime ingredients. Okay. Then of course a little salt and pepper. Okay. 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. The sweet of the balsamic balances out nicely with the nuttiness of the grain in air quotes. And 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And I use the good stuff for this. I like that olive taste. It really enhances all the rest of the flavors in the dish. Okay. Then you just stir it around and that's it. And you just want to make sure you get all of the oil and vinegar to get through the grain. Flavors are going to marry, but serving it right away is fine. I would say serve it more towards room temperature though, don't serve it cold. Tomatoes. You're welcome. There you go. You can pick apart your salad that way.